guys, what is up? My name is Stephanie and welcome back to another video. I am so excited to be sitting down and talking with you guys today. Today was a little bit on the spontaneous side, but I'm kind of going with whatever I feel inspired to do. So today I wanted to talk about limiting beliefs and self-doubt. And I wanted to talk about this because I've been struggling a lot lately with really having faith that my manifestations are coming, that everything I'm putting so much effort and work and passion towards is really coming to fruition for me. And I know that like in my heart and everything that I've learned and I've studied tells me that if I keep focusing on the things that make me happy, if I keep focusing on feeling good, if I keep focusing on high vibe feelings, high vibe vibrations, and really not giving into those limiting self-doubt beliefs that I have, eventually I will always get to where I want to be. Everything is always working out for me exactly as it should. And as we come to the end of January, if January didn't go exactly how you had planned for your big 2021 goals, that is completely okay. And I want to let you know that I am right there with you. I've been really hard on myself this month, and I think as a human, it is very normal to be critical and to want more for yourself and to not think you're doing enough. But I am here to tell you and tell me that we are doing enough. We are fine exactly where we are. We are exactly where we need to be on our journey right now. And I wanted to kind of talk through with you guys how I am learning to tackle these limiting beliefs, because it's so easy to just like be like, oh, I'm not going to think about it, whatever, but it's always like in your subconscious mind. I have found that when I start to feel those limiting beliefs, or I start to feel that limitation in my brain, I'm just like, why? I've just started questioning everything. Say it's like with YouTube and I'm not where I thought I would be. I'm like, okay, well, why do I think I can't do it? Like, why? If my thought is, I'm never going to be able to do this and it's never going to become anything and whatever, then I'm just like, why? Why can't it? Why shouldn't it? Why can't it be you? When you kind of dismantle the pressure of your limiting beliefs and you take the certainty out of it, it starts to feel more manageable, and you start to realize that regardless of like where you think you are right now, there are still tons of work going on behind the scenes that are going to get you to exactly where you want to be. And it helps you restore the fact of like, hey, I'm okay, I'm doing what I can, and all of this will be worth it. I am working to live a life that I enjoy. I am working to live a life that I love. I am working to live a life in which I am fully aligned and listening to my inner guidance, my intuition, and all of the things, right? I think that if you're into spirituality and the law of attraction and all of these things, as I am, we are all working to remain in our faith about the things that we can't see. And I am a very logical person. I like to see things in front of me. I like to see things as they are. But when it comes to me manifesting my goals, I can't focus on things as they are, because my life as it is right now isn't the life that I want it to be. But I need to focus on the life that I want it to be, to align to be the person that's going to bring that life to me. But what I mean is, you have to learn to dismantle the pressure that goes into your limiting beliefs and that self-criticizing voice in your head, because at the end of the day, this reality, this external thing we're experiencing is only exists the way it does because of the thoughts you've been thinking, the feelings you've been thinking, and what you've been focusing on. Your reality is a reflection of the things that you focus on. And that's why, if you're trying to change your life, if you're trying to change all of this, you need to stop focusing on the external reality. And the first step to do that is to take the pressure out of your limiting beliefs and dismantle them. When you dismantle them, they don't have power over you. And when your emotions or your feelings or your thoughts don't have any power over you, you're not reacting anymore. You're observing your reality as it is, right? Just observing the fact that you're thinking a thought and not reacting to your thoughts, but observing your thoughts. And by doing this, you're able to ignore reality a little bit better than you normally would if you were just like, this sucks and I'm not getting to where I want to go and I'm not doing this right and I'm not doing that. Like, when you start focusing on what's actually going on in your external reality, you bring more of that reality to you, because you're not focusing on how awesome it's going to be when you have your goals actualized. with this stuff. You need to give up that part of yourself that wants to be so logical and wants to know how and wants to know why and wants to know when and wants to know, like, wants the proof before you believe. You need to believe before you have the proof. And I've been working on that, and I know that this stuff has worked because it's worked for me before, so I know this stuff works, right? But I'm still working on turning off that logical part of my brain that's like, Cable, where is it? How is it gonna happen? Like, I'm from this small town, like, there's so many creators, like, how is it gonna happen? It's not my job to know how. It's not my job to have expectations as to how. It's my job to just focus on what feels good, work towards the things I want with passion and love, and trust that eventually the universe is just gonna open a door for me that I didn't even know existed, right? And so I think that for me, at the end, as we are approaching the end of January, I am setting one of my goals for February to be, I need to stop having expectations about how things that I want to manifest are going to come to me. Because I can say, oh, I don't really think about the how, but I definitely have expectations as to how. But what if those expectations and those thoughts about how it's going to happen are the only thing that's keeping it from happening to me? And that's why we need to stop putting so much emphasis and truth into our thoughts and our limiting beliefs, because it's not true. That was then, and this is now. And if you think that you're unworthy because this has happened to you and this has happened to you and this has happened to you and you did this in your past, that was then and this is now. And you get to decide that you are worthy right now, you are deserving right now, and you get to feel good right now, and you get to trust that you just get to feel good, live your life, acknowledge your limiting beliefs for what they are. They are beliefs, which are thoughts that have been thinking over and over and over and over again. They're not true. Just because you believe something doesn't mean it to be true. There are people that believe crazy things, and they're not true. And we can see that as not truth, but when it comes to our beliefs, we're like, no, like, this is a reflection of my life, this is what I've experienced, this must be true. It's not true. It's not true. So stop making it feel so true to you. And accept your truth as, I deserve to have everything I want. I deserve to achieve the things that I want to achieve. I deserve to have the life that I desire. And because I deserve it, that is what I will experience. And because I want it, that is enough. And I am allowed to be greedy with the things I want, and I'm allowed to believe in myself, and I'm allowed to be excited about my life, and there's no external reality that has to validate that to me. I'm just allowed to feel that way. And then, when you start doing this, and you start dismantling your thoughts, and you start thinking this way, the thoughts don't mean anything, because you know they're not real. So when you're laying there, and you're having a rough day, and you're just like, I'm not going anywhere, you're just like, wait, pause, this isn't real. Like, all of the work I've been putting in to actualize my goals, that is what's real. I am proving to myself every single day that I know I deserve this because I'm putting work in to get wherever I want to go. And I'm not doing it because I think I need to work hard to get there. I'm doing it because this is what I want to do. I'm doing it because this is what makes me happy. This is what makes me feel good. And if your goals are stressing you out, take a break. Go dance, go for a drive, go have a cup of coffee with a friend, go laugh about old memories. Stop thinking that you have to pour so much pressure and emphasis into things, because you just need to have fun and experience your life through joy, right? And I think that we've been taught so overwhelmingly, obnoxiously, that we need to work hard and we can only think about working hard and we can only, when it's over, then it'll be worth it and I can relax. No, you get to have fun and you get to relax now. You get to feel good now. You get to have all the things you want now. You get to know that you deserve it now. And you get to shut off your limiting beliefs now. Everyone always says you need to work through your limiting beliefs and you need to identify them and you need to... I personally believe that you can identify them, but you don't need to accept them as truth. You identify them by observing them and just saying, no, that's not true. And even though I feel like this right now, that is how the old version of me felt. I'm working so hard to achieve the things I want to achieve. And so I don't need to feel like that anymore because I'm showing up for myself. I am proving to myself that I can do this. And by proving to myself that I can do this, I'm believing that I can do this. Because my universe and my team and my divine interventional team knows I can do this. There's a version of me that's already doing this. And there are infinite realities, right? And this is very esoteric. I'm an esoteric enthusiast around here. And if that's too out there for you, then fine. Think of it like this. If there is someone else out there that's living the life that you want to live, there is nothing more special or awesome or incredible or intelligent or smart than you. They just have a belief that they can do it. They just have a belief that they can have that. They just believe that that is for them. You need to believe that whatever you want is for you. And the start to that is questioning every single thought and limiting belief you have. Because you need to take the pressure out of it to realize that all of these limiting beliefs that you've been holding on to for years and years and years, they're not you. They're conditions and they're programs and they're labels, and you don't need to accept them as your truth. You can leave them right here in this moment, and you can move forward to the next without them. Because you are so fucking powerful, and there's nothing in this world that you cannot achieve, do, be, or have. And I firmly believe that, and I needed that reminder today. And I'm sure that if you're watching this video and you found this video, that you needed that reminder today. So know that you are a powerful, badass creator, okay? And everything is going according to plan, and you don't need to know why, you don't need to know how, you don't need to know when. You just need to know that this is what I want, and this is what's coming to me because I've shown up for myself and I've proved to myself that I deserve it. And that is enough. There's nothing that you cannot do, be, have, or want. And even the fact that you want it means that it's meant for you. And if it makes you feel good and it sets your soul on fire, then don't give up on it. Because it is on the cusp. If you give up on the expectations and you give up the limiting beliefs and you give up the labels, it has to come. Right? So I hope that you guys have the most blessed day. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you would like to subscribe so you can see me again, I would love to have you. I am trying to reach 60 subscribers in January. So if you wanted to subscribe and this resonated with you, I would love to see you again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and have a blessed day.